Today's horoscope, Pisces May 27th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's new moon brings fresh energy into your life, and it falls in the lowermost sector of your solar chart, the house that rules heart and home. This is a good time for starting new home projects and making resolutions to better organize your home life. You might get busy on constructive projects, or you'll find that excess energy is wasted on restlessness and frustration. Plans need to be made. Fortunately, you're better equipped on an emotional level to take charge and start fresh. Having a smooth-running home life will boost your confidence in many different life departments. It's a time to anchor or nest. Reinforcing this is today's Mercury-Neptune transit that enhances your problem-solving ability, especially with conversations or thoughts related to financial, home, practical, and mechanical matters. This aspect can also influence your communication style, making it a good time to express your thoughts and feelings with more imagination. Fun, inspiring, or understanding conversations with people you care about can figure strongly now. Letting go of the pressure to concentrate has a nice effect on you, allowing you to see the bigger picture. Sharing ideas or plans with family might be rewarding now. A new moon has arrived and is embracing you. You've likely felt a shift in the cosmos as the new moon highlights your solar house of family, home, and domesticity. New moons are never felt beforehand but are like a whirlwind that soars through your life as soon as they arrive. The actions you take in the week that follows them can echo out for 6 months to a year. This will signal a significant shift around one of these key areas. So if you live with your sweetheart, you may wish to discuss a fresh start, whether that's renovating, redecorating, or even relocating. A chance meeting at work could result in romance if you're in the market for that sort of thing. If not, you won't have to worry about hurt feelings or recriminations. It's all positive. With today's planetary activity, you sense a struggle within yourself. What you want is different from what you need. If you choose to sail above the petty squabbling that occurs from time to time in your relationships, you will find it even more challenging to deal with this energy inside yourself. Do not ignore the tension that arises between your higher self and your human desires. Arm yourself to deal with it with a good dose of aerobic exercise. It's in day and you can bet that your living expenses will be prominent in your thoughts. If you are finding your budget tight and the dollar just isn't stretching far enough, let this vibration help you to think of ways to cut back. Consider your utilities, and if there are places you can cut down on power, such as hanging your clothes outside to dry. There are many books you can take out of the library on this subject, so why not check it out? If today has you feeling lighter, with less weight on your shoulders and life's burdens seeming less heavy, it is less what is happening in the heavens today and more what is missing. What is missing is Saturn, who left Pisces yesterday, taking the pressure off you and your relationships. At the same time that Saturn is surrounded by support as he settles into his first full day in your income sector in 3 decades, and the power this is going to give you to push through glass ceilings, roadblocks, and barriers, whether real or imagined, the Moon and Mercury are working to keep the communication lines open. A day after Saturn left Pisces, taking the pressure off you and your relationships, the Moon is in your communication sector as Mercury, the planet of communication, wraps up his short 15-day visit. Just days after crossing the lunar nodes and their policing of a balance between your own and your relationship needs, and after a multitude of planets have done the same over recent months, the Moon is able to work with Mercury to get the communication lines open. Daily planetary overview. As the new moon rises in the intellectually vibrant sign of Gemini, we're gifted with an extraordinary opportunity to hit the reset button, not just on our routines, but on our visions for the future. This is more than just another lunar phase. It's the beginning of a 6-month cycle that can help shape your life in alignment with your truest aspirations, your most cherished wishes, and the dreams that quietly whisper to you in still moments. If you've been waiting for a sign to begin anew, to rethink your direction, or to simply get clear on what you really want, consider this your moment. There's something incredibly potent in the air today, because Mercury, Gemini's ruling planet, is forming a supportive sextile to Neptune in Aries. What does this mean in everyday terms? It means your thoughts, ideas, and conversations have the potential to ripple outwards and manifest into tangible outcomes. Imagination and intellect are teaming up. So be mindful of what you're entertaining in your mind, because right now, what you think or speak may just become your reality. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. Be intentional about what you plant. This is a time to ask yourself honestly, what am I dreaming about? And why does it matter to me? It's easy to get distracted by superficial goals, whether that's chasing perfection in our appearance, obsessing over fleeting validation, or measuring our lives against highlight reels on social media. If you find yourself stuck in that loop, gently redirect your attention inward. Often, when we dig a little deeper beneath the surface, we discover richer, more meaningful desires, like the need for connection, for creativity, for peace, or for purpose. Take some time to reflect. Journal if it helps. Imagine your life 6 months from now. What would you like to see? What would make you feel proud, grounded, and fulfilled? Don't rush the answers. Clarity doesn't always come all at once. Sometimes, it's a process of sifting through noise to hear the one voice that really matters, your own. You may also feel unusually attuned to others right now, able to sense their moods, needs, or intentions with ease. This heightened sensitivity can be a gift, especially when it helps you be more supportive or understanding in your relationships. But it's also important to protect your energy. Being emotionally available doesn't mean being emotionally overwhelmed. Stay grounded, especially if people around you are offering advice that doesn't align with your intuition or values. Your generosity and kindness are beautiful traits. But make sure you're pouring from a full cup, not draining yourself to lift others. Your warmth and encouragement can do wonders right now. Compliments you offer are more meaningful, and the atmosphere you create simply by being present is calming and uplifting. Maybe you've noticed that people feel safe opening up to you, or that a conversation you started brightens someone's whole day. These little moments matter more than you think. In fact, they may be what you're most remembered for. However, it's important to recognize when you're spreading yourself too thin. If you've been chasing too many goals or saying yes to everything, take a step back. Not every goal can coexist harmoniously. Some may even be pulling you in completely different directions. It's time to reassess. Ask yourself, which of these dreams truly lights me up? Which one feels the most aligned with who I'm becoming? Once you identify it, focus your energy there. You'll be amazed at how much progress you can make when you're not divided. Financially, this is a day to proceed with caution. You may be tempted to make a purchase or dive into a transaction that seems promising at first glance, but now is not the time to rush. Obstacles or fine print may slow things down, and that's okay. Sometimes the universe uses delays to protect us or to prompt us to reconsider. Give yourself time to think things over. If it still feels right after a pause, then proceed. If it doesn't, trust that another opportunity will arise at the right moment. So today, as you move through the world with fresh curiosity and mindful presence, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what am I choosing to give my energy to? What kind of future am I quietly building with each thought, each word, and each choice I make today? And I'd love to hear from you. What are you dreaming of right now? What's one intention you want to set under this new moon? Share it in the comments, or just write it down for yourself as a quiet promise. Sometimes, speaking our desires aloud is the first step toward bringing them to life. The universe is listening. Your mind is fertile ground. Plant something meaningful.